Hey there, lovely folks. Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to have you here today because we're diving into the world of my comic adaptation, Heaven's Equal. As I work on a full-page panel, I'll be sharing all the juicy details with you, so grab your art supplies or simply relax and enjoy the process with me. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Heaven's Equal. It's my take on the timeless classic A Journey to the West set in the vibrant and bustling city of Los Angeles. The story follows Shawn, my version of Tripitaka, who's currently at a crossroads. In this particular chapter, she's made the decision to turn away from the path laid out by the Buddha. She's convinced that she isn't the chosen one to save little China from the lurking demons. Little does she know, fate has other plans, and the Buddha is pretty persistent. As Shawn walks home, unknowingly being shadowed by a demon who calls himself Tiger, she thinks that she has completely escaped all of the nonsense that Wukong and dealing with demons tends to bring. But just when things seem like they're finally settling, a twist of destiny occurs. None other than Wukong, who she was just working with at a restaurant called the Tripitaka, makes a grand entrance again. This full-page panel that I'm working on captures that pivotal moment as Wukong reveals his iconic staff, the Ruyi Jingu Bong, emerging effortlessly from his ear. I really wanted to showcase this particular power to readers who may not be familiar with the original Eastern story, and honestly, the cudgel is such a cool and iconic weapon, it was really hard to pass up. This panel was also a delight to draw because most of the other panels are so tiny, I don't really get to capture a lot of detail. Being able to just draw only his face was really great, and it allowed me to be pretty detailed with my line art. I've actually turned this into a poster because I love it so much. And also, let's not forget the magic. The golden hues of the immortal magic infuse this with an extra touch of just like chef's kiss. Currently, Heaven's Equal is a comic that is almost predominantly black and white, and that is intentional. I wanted to create a world where all of the wonder and magic and joy has been sucked out of it because the world is filled with so much suffering. That is a huge theme in Buddhist literature in general, is that suffering is awful. Shawn doesn't realize that the world is gray because she's been living in it for so long, and there are certain color clues that I leave for the reader as they read this comic that give them a little bit of a hint as to what certain characters have going on in the background. Certain magic, like the magic of the Buddha, which is utilized by characters like Guan Yin, are almost like a rainbow of color. Other magic, though, like the magic that Wukong wields, is immortal magic, and I wanted to emphasize its auspiciousness by using the color yellow, which is a pretty important color in Chinese myth and Chinese culture in general. Other characters, like the demons, use the color blue, which is often described in Chinese myth, especially in Journey to the West, as the color of demons. In a lot of Eastern cultures, blue and black are pretty interchangeable, and it's almost like it's so black it's blue kind of a feel. So the demons consistently are followed around by auras of blue, or they have blue eyes and things like that. Versus Wukong, his eyes are gold, his magic is gold. So it can be pretty easy for a reader to look at the comic and go, oh, I know exactly what this character is about, because effectively I can see the demonism written plainly on their face, or I can see that they're associated with the Buddha right away. Mostly this page is just exciting because it leads up to chapter 6, which I have not released yet, but will be up on Tapas in the coming weeks soon, and Wukong is about to beat the ever-flying snot out of this demon. It's the first real combat scene in this comic, and it is incredibly short and kind of sad because Wukong takes care of this low-level demon pretty fast. I think it's a great way to showcase how powerful Sun Wukong is as a character, to really set the tone and the stakes for the entire rest of the story. That being said, if you like Journey to the West and you like Sun Wukong and you want to read more, you can actually just read the entire comic over on Tapas. It is 100% free. Tapas is a great reading platform, and I really love being a part of the Tapas community. I actually just hit a milestone of 60 subscribers, which I never thought was going to be a thing, and I know 60 subscribers is not really like that many subscribers, but I really expected to put this comic out there and not really have anyone want to read it, or maybe even just be unfamiliar with it due to the fact that it is an Eastern adaptation, but people love it, and I could not be any more thankful for all the people who have supported it. So if you want to get over there and subscribe and read the rest of the comic for free, you can totally do so. I'll post the link in the description below. I'd absolutely love it if you took a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss any of my future art and storytelling content. Thank you so much for looking at my art and listening to me talk about it, and I can't wait to see you next time.